It's time to create some donut animals. We'll first get started by tracing around a template of a donut shape. Keep your pencil right up against the template as you are tracing around. Next, you'll choose your icing design that you would like. I'm going to do number 3. Very carefully and slowly draw what that dripping icing would look like across your donut. Next, you'll add your eyes and other features of your animal. Draw big rather than small. That eye was too small, so I used an eraser and I fixed my mistake. You'll also want to include a nose or mouth and any extra details that help us understand what animal you are thinking of. Hopefully your plan on Seesaw will help you with this. What animal am I making? You're right, a dog. I have paws, a little patch around the eye, and its ears. After that, you'll add your sprinkles. You can think about drawing long sprinkles or more of a circle sprinkle. Then you'll trace over all of your pencil lines with a Sharpie. Do this very, very carefully. Here it's sped up a little bit, so it didn't take me as long as it will take you. I erase any extra pencil lines that I have left over. Next, I'm going to use colored pencils and color in all of the details of my animal. Do not color the icing or the donut. If you choose, you can also use crayons to do this part. What am I thinking about as I'm coloring? I'm making sure that I'm pressing hard with either my crayons or colored pencils, that I'm staying inside the lines, and that I'm taking my time and filling in all of the white space as I color. Your goal is to fill in every little white space inside of that eye or the feet or the ear as you color. You'll even want to color in each of the individuals. But again, do not color the icing around the sprinkles. We're going to use watercolor paint in order to do that at the end. After I have completely filled in all of my details of the dog or animal that I'm drawing, then I'm going to get watercolor paint and paint the color of the donut first. This is the part that does not have any sprinkles. So this would be the part either at the top or the bottom that's going to be a vanilla or a chocolate donut. When that is done, you'll use your watercolors to also add color to the icing. Be very careful again to stay inside the lines and fill in all of the white space as you are coloring. Here is a second example of a different animal. Here I'm drawing a bunny. Use your sheet as inspiration of what type of eyes. Remember to draw big rather than small. Try and take up the space. Include lots of details like the little cheeks, or if it's holding something, maybe it's holding a teddy bear instead of a carrot. and also some kind of reference to its feet and ears. Then you'll outline it all with a Sharpie before adding color either with colored pencils or crayons, not markers. I erase any extra pencil lines that are left over after the Sharpie. Add my sprinkles. And now I'm coloring carefully this time using crayons to fill in the space. Then I'll use my watercolor to only fill in the frosting on this bunny. I would like the bunny to stay white. Now it's time to design our background. You have two options. You can either splatter paint or use the stamping techniques. First, I'm going to show you how to splatter paint. We will be using our tempera paint, and you'll want a cup of water to get your brush a little bit extra wet, and then dip it into the color that you would like to splatter with. Then you'll fling your brush at your paper and have that paint splatter onto it. Smaller brushes are better for this rather than bigger brushes. You can choose whatever colors you'd like, but I chose pink and orange because I have pink on the ears of my bunny and orange on its carrot. Maybe you select colors that you also see inside of your animal. Now I'll show you how to do the stamping technique. There will be a range of different circle materials like caps and caps for markers on the table. You'll use a paintbrush to paint the tip of the cap with whatever color you would like, and then you'll be stamping it all across your paper. Choose a variety of the different circle stamps to create a little bit of interest in your artwork. Make sure you go all the way to the edges of your paper as well. I chose pink, blue, and yellow because those are some of the colors that I see in the sprinkles on my dog.